Hello everybody, welcome back here to High Button Sports. As we get set for another Bedford U13 AAA game. My name's Jeff Warburton, happy to be back on the call. Been a little while since I have done one of these U13 AAA games, but happy to bring you the action. And sorry for the angle up here in the corner. You know we have the odd home game here at RBC Pad V, and this is just kind of the way it's got to be here at home, but hopefully we'll be able to get a good game in here today between Bedford and Cape Breton County. Down the right side, good cut on and a save made. Pushed off under the wall. Hayes tries to chip it in. Heading up the right side now. Picked up, shot on, and quickly steered away. Bedford now from the back end, pulling back. Hand off. Try to jam that one through, but it's poked out the left side. Played across for a quick chance. Comes back into the middle. Hits the stick. Julian tries to get it out the right side. Geyser picks it up. Cape Breton looking for some points here against the Bedford team that's kind of been middling out here in the middle of the standings in the first half of the season. Brought in and a shot off a skate into the right side. Chased after. Conlon looks for it off the one hop. He'll play it to the line. Hits the stick of Parsons and goes by. Now down on the right side wall. Battled for, fished out. Conlon back in. Conlon shot. That one goes wide on the right side. Played over on the boards. Shot on, a rebound Conlon into the pad, and Jollymore fishes it out. Jollymore on the line, then chips it over, keeps it in the zone as he'll fall out, passing off to his D partner, but now fished out in behind. Back to the red line, and that was an offside as just a step ahead. Played back into center, trying to forward that puck. McKenzie's going to get a whack on it. McKenzie over here to the left side. Chase down. Stick handling out. That one's going to be handed off now with a lead pass turnover. Cape Breton shot won't get through. And try to jam in on the post as it'll come back out. Bedford now in the other way here. We're 3 minutes into this one. Burke passes across. That one through the blue paint. Grabbed on far side over here to McLean. Islanders look to work it out. Push down in behind. And we'll get a whistle as it might have hit a glove there on the bench. Picked up and a circle back dump in here as Bedford looks to get rolling there. Braxton Robertson, the one to clear that down, and we'll head in the other way. So another face-off down as we taking a moment to get settled in here. Three-two the shots early for Cape Breton. Down into the right side corner. Robertson picks it up. He'll hand that off to the left side. Bounce. Burke tries to put that by. Burke stick handling. Graves in over the red. That one's going to make it all the way into the right side off a skate. Schlender tries to work it out. Centering pass. Here comes Bedford again. In the other way, brought in over the blue line, poked on by in behind, and now covered up as Robertson, the D-man, one of the few second years on this team, comfortable moving that puck up, looking for the jam in, but wham back all over that. So we'll try to face off here to the right side again. Like I said, Bedford middling out a bit in the standings here, looking for points anywhere they can get them. So to have the home game here against Cape Breton, starting them out, and then tomorrow morning, Glace Bay. That one kept in, moving around Paris. Paris over the red and sent in behind. That's going to wrap around the boards, chased after by Jollymore. Jollymore getting some help by Schlender. Now Bedford regains possession up the right side. Centering pass, rolling off the stick back to Julian here for Cape Breton. Cut off, and now wasn't touched offside as they left it. Now shot on, that one hitting the mask, and Schlender looking for a rebound, but it'll be quickly covered up as we approach 5 minutes into this one. Back in, past the stick of Jollymore. And 10:06 remaining in the first. We'll try again here with the face-off right here in front of us. 5-2 now, the shots. Face-off gonna be here to the right, a little extra something onto the stick there. Burke on the right side, ready to jump into this play. And now Bonner needs to come in as the kicked out of the dot worked out. Right side. Jollymore hard pass in front, between the legs pass over to the right side. Bit risky there by a coin. It'll come back to Jollymore. He'll have someone on his back, chased back in behind. Falling off into the boards and now covered up again. And 5 minutes in, got about 10 whistles here. Not getting much of a stride going here early, just yet. Up through the middle, chop back in, and that chased back down into the corner. Stewart tries to get it out in front, in front into the blue paint. Circling around, Carey. Over to Bonner. Bonner sent back in behind. Picked up Robertson. He'll hand a pass over to the right side, that off the wall. Lead pass up here to Burke. Burke steps back. Burke centering pass, knocked over in front, and the arm goes up. So you're not allowed to push or hit in this league, and that one pretty clear. So a free call for the referee. 6-3 the shots, just under 9 minutes to go. Back and behind. Sent down along the end boards. Robertson grabs. Up the right side. Hits the stick of Parsons. In through the middle now. Blue bring it over the line. Burke looking for that centering pass. Hits a player. Falls in behind again. McKenzie up the wall and gets by. Robertson has to chase. So power play a little slow here to start out. Pardon me. In along the end boards. That one's going to be handed off. Try to chip up near the blue line. Stick handling and a cut move back in front. Moving shot. Sent on, and a collision there at the end. We're just running into the boards. We'll have a whistle here with 44 seconds gone here in the first. And player down there for Cape Breton. We don't show injuries here at high button, so we're going to take a moment to be back in a second. All right, so we are back here. Player has to be taken off, but we'll continue on. And a penalty call there. It didn't really look like anyone touched him there in the corner, but fair enough. We don't have a great angle up here, to be fair. So we'll continue on here. Bedford around the left side. Down low, Sears in behind. That one's kept in down low. Marshall tries to get it up the wall. Islanders move it across. That one hits a stick. Delayed offside, brought back in. Bedford into the left side, foot down. Sears. Back to the blue line, across to Parsons. Parsons, shot, rolling down in front. Campbell chases after it. On to the left side. And back in behind. Jollymore on it first. Jollymore with it in the right side corner. He'll get run off the puck. Return fire around. Picked up by Schlender. Schlender up the left side. Sears takes that, fires it on. Now in the close corner here, Julian. Under 7 minutes to go here as we're finding a bit more of a rhythm here in this game. Into the feet, chopped up ahead, Bonner. Back in, Julian. Sent down, and icing almost waved off, but with 30 seconds left to go on the Islanders power play. We'll head back into their end. It's been a little while since I've done U13, but I remember that we don't have a flood in between the first and second. So after this first period, we'll roll right into the second. Robertson on the right side wall. Pinched in near the hash marks. Fished out. Islanders centering pass. That one's going to go to the stick of Knowles. Knowles D-to-D pass. Led up the back. Here comes over the blue line. Stewart going to chase it down. Send it in behind. Bonner picks it up. Bonner poked at his stick. Out of the box there. 6:11 remaining. In behind. Bonner a cut move. Up through the left side. Sent back. In behind. Ran against the end boards. 5:50 remaining in the first. Back in the other way. Along the end boards. And we'll chip down low. Get a hold on the arm, and it's back and behind. Up the right side. Burke playing the body as much as he can here in this U13 league. Dished across on the blue line. Sent up high. Back in now to the red. Move it around. McKenzie loses it. Turnover here in front. Burke now tries to make a move. He'll chase it in behind. Comes out with it. Play back to the blue line. Robertson tries to chip it back in, and it stays in for Bedford. 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Back in around. Chandler picks it up. Chandler, nice little play behind. Try to work it out in front again. It's in the feet. Chandler tries to go high, and it's jumped on and covered up. And the ref giving some extra words after. Down low and behind. This one's along the boards, tight in front. Burke battling hard, 2-on-2. Fished out of the corner by Campbell. Onto the stick there, McDougall. Back in behind for Burke. Burke gets the pass, misses Chandler. Back to the blue line. And given away there. His Graves looks to work it up the right side. Robertson chases in behind. Robertson up the wall, kept in on the blue. Stick handling. Islanders in along the boards. Blues now down the left side. Here they come, walks in, shot, and a save made as Burke trying to get something done for his team. But we'll have the whistle here in the first period. 4 minutes flat left to go in our first frame. We'll try again here in front. Johnson gets run in along the wall. Picked up by Sears. Sears, nice pass up front. Schlender shot. Looking for the rebound. It's touched up by Cape Breton, and they'll head back to the box here with 3:42 remaining in the first on the cross check here close to us. And the pressure now starting to mount for Bedford. Putting a couple good shifts together, back to back to back. So it'll be 3:42 remaining in the first. Shots 11-4 for the Blues, and 2 minutes of power play time. Looking to break through here. Sears wins forward, quickly whistled down. Parents very vocal up here in the stands. Every play hearing something about it. As we'll try again. In along the feet, poked at. Right side, played down. Parsons grabs it. Parsons to Jollymore. Jollymore gonna go through his skate, bring it over the blue line, hands that puck over. Sears works up ahead, but Carey just steps on it, and not enough urgency there from Bedford. As it's held in behind. Over to the left side now. Blues, snap pass over. Jollymore, the D-man, gonna bring it in. Drop pass again. Fanned on, and now it's a turnover. Back the other way. Islanders bring it over to the red line. Shoot that down in behind. Parsons gonna be first to it. Pass over to O'Coin as they get close to a too many men, but they're okay. O'Coin lead pass here in front. Grabbed by Stewart. Goes high over the glove of Carey. Down, picked up by Conlon. Conlon, he holds. Conlon looking for the wraparound, free in front. Stewart shot blocked. Fished out, Timmins. Timmins now in the other way. Takes it and just fires that down in behind. Jollymore on it again. Puck was free for a moment in front. Falls off the stick there, and Bedford now with 33 seconds. Looks like they may have gotten their main chances, and nothing has come of it. Jollymore along the boards, over to Conlon. He'll play it back. Graves. Graves shoots that into the bench with just under 2 minutes to go here. 17 seconds of power play time. Centering pass. McDougall on the right side. Burke in behind. Burke back to the middle. Shot in front and covered up. 1:43 left to go here in the first. Dropped in, one forward. Robertson on the left side, played back and behind. Dished across there. Bedford holding now, head up pass. Worked in near the blue line. Down onto the half wall. Burke. Robertson now in behind. Up the wall, back to the blue line. Burke shot on. Burke wins it forward. Tried to be covered, but it plays out the right side over to Robertson. Robertson down. Burke holds. Back over on the wall. Nice little backhand McDougall. 51 seconds remaining in the first. Bonner back in behind for Burke. Burke moving around. Up the right side wall. Chipped in ahead. McDougall. Bonner tries to get it centered, and it's down the right side. 31 seconds remaining. Back to the blue line. Touched up. Leading ahead, Bedford. Moving. Sears down low, maybe one last chance here with 8 seconds remaining near the blue line. Chopped in on the delayed offside, but it's sent back. And now an icing waved off, and that'll take us to the end of the first. So 0-0, shots 14-5. We'll have a whistle, be back shortly. All right, we're back here with the second period. 15 fresh minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. These two teams jockeying for position in the standings and trying to pick up some points here mid-season on a Dartmouth or a RBC Pad B home game for the Blues. That one scooped up in behind and up the right side. Jollymore keeps in. Down low to Schlender. We're back to even strength. To the blue line. Far shot tipped into the left side corner. Couple stick lifts there. Sears. Sears goes down along the wall. Sears tries to pass that up to Schlender again. Centering pass and a nice save made there with the glove. Is good work down low there by the Blues, and it'll be a full-scale change here. And it'll be a face-off to the left. Puck in behind. Along the end boards, has the goalie out of position and a wraparound goal, and they finally are able to finish one off here. Bedford gets on the board first with a nice wraparound, and we'll have to get a confirmation as it looks like 16. Conlon skating over, and he'll continue his strong year here as Bedford now on the board. 1-0, and it took less than a minute here into the second, so it was a good first period. Nothing came of it. Took some time in the second, but we got there. As 1-goal lead now, Stewart. Cape Breton looking for a comeback now. Down the right side, rebound in front. That one steered off into the boards. Dropped on back, some movements down the wall, and have a whistle again. And it'll be just in the neutral zone. 17-5, the shots. One back, jump in the stick of Robertson. He'll hold it, plays on the boards, and behind the back, now up to Burke. Burke going for a skate. Shot, scores! And a nice shot from the left side, and that'll be 2-0 as Burke picks his spot. And that'll be 2-0. So we'll head back to center, and two quick ones within a minute and a half here into the second. Up ahead. Going for a skate now. Chandler's shot, and now Cape Breton's got to shut this down as there's plenty of time left in this game. They got to go back to what they were doing, getting caught for two here early. We'll have the play here, and it's shots 19-5, so gonna need some more out of the Cape Breton side. Try to come back now that they're officially down. One back, Burke, fished out. Islanders try to go up the right side, centering pass turned over, held on to, moving around and scoring. And that'll be 3 within the first 2 minutes of the second. And this thing got blown wide open like I haven't seen in a little while. And it'll be 3-0. We'll head back to center. And with 20-5, the shots, we'll try again for the face-off. 3-0 lead here now. Good job pushing that puck forward and pulling the goalie out of the crease there. 2 of the chances had the goalie moving around the blue, outside the blue paint, which gives you a lot of room and a lot more of a chance to score. So holding onto the puck may be the key here for Bedford. That one backed in. They're going to say he didn't touch it, so Jollymore will pick it up. Jollymore up through the middle. Jollymore holds. Puck handed off, Sears. Back down low. In around the right side boards. Jollymore gonna hold his post now. Battling for it. Picked up now and in along the red line. Thomas battling for it as well. Comes out to the middle, and Bedford now into their own end for the first time this period. Parsons hands it off. Led ahead, Sears. Sears. Back down in the corner. Comes out, centering. That one gonna go wide. Jollymore now picking it up near the blue. He's in way off the line, actually. Hands off, pass. That one's poked through. Jollymore forced to chase it back. Picked up now as a delayed call coming, and Jollymore moving through the middle. Hands off that pass to Parsons, but it's touched up. And now with 11:38 left to go in the second, a whistle. So 20-5 now, the shots. Bedford having a stellar second period here. Power play now coming their way. Dropped into the right side wall, looking for a stick lift, played in behind. That's gonna wrap around the boards, kept in. Into a shin pad. Over the head now and dumped out. Green's gonna communicate with his defender here in behind. LeBucky gets that pass off now to a Coin. Coin up the right. Coin over the blue line. Drop back pass. Moving around down low. Bedford looking to jam in. They got lucky, or they had some good luck with that earlier, trying that move. Moving the goalie around. That one goes in over the pad and into the back of the net, and that'll be the 4-0 on the power play marker now. And this has all happened within the last 3.5 minutes, so the wheels really falling off here for the Islanders. As they need maybe, I don't know if they can do timeouts in this league, but they maybe need a timeout here. And we'll head back to center. Just under 11 minutes. Islanders up the middle. Plucked out now, Robertson. Robertson, pass off to the left side, lead pass now, Burke. Burke in over the line. He'll stop up on the left side. Nice pass over to Robertson. Robertson on the right, shot on. Save made, and rebound won't come out in front. Burke's planted himself there, covered. Now held on to behind. Trying to get that one centered again, but it'll come up here during the left side. And exit back, Robertson. Robertson up the wall into a skate again. Swung at, he'll continue forward. Into the right. Held on to. Left side, back and behind. Burke gonna pick that up on the right. Plays back, no one home. Chased after into the corner, going at it, and now the arm goes up, and a penalty against Cape Breton as they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here with these penalties. And another one to the box. .9:42 remaining in the second. Shots now 22-5, so it's been about 9 shots for Bedford since the last Islanders shot. Islanders team I do have a fondness for. I've done some streams up in Cape Breton. I've seen some good games, and very nice coach down there on the bench during the Jordan Boyd earlier this year on highbuttonsports.ca. Got to kind of know the coaches all around the U13 league as it took the opening teams, and that one's tipped, and they're going to say high stick. So 6 seconds in, they thought they had one, but we'll try again. It'll stay out 4-0. And a couple fresh legs coming out here for Cape Breton. At least one player switching off. Bedford keeps everyone out there. It's only been 6 seconds, but it'll come outside the offensive zone, but now played down along the wall. Pinched in on the boards and sent back around. Green gonna hold it. Over to Parsons. Parsons up the left side wall, centering, trying to get a stick on it. Chased after, back to Jollymore. Jollymore. Good heads up pass, now over to Sears. Sears up over the blue line. Oh, be ran off down low. Picked up, centering pass, chance for a low shot, and it's poked in on the right side. And finished off there by Sears, and that'll be the 5-0. As we're crawling to the end of this second period. We've had about 3 penalties and 5 goals in the past 6.5 minutes. Nothing like I've ever quite seen, as the Islanders really need to pull it back in here. Lobucky, pass across. Here comes Bedford. 23 shots, 5 goals. That one turned over. Stick lifted along the left side. Poked up the wall, and that'll come on back near the top of the circles. Chased after. Back in behind, centering pass. That one steered off into the right side corner. Back to the blue line, Lobucky. Doesn't get much on that pass as it'll come back through the middle. And offside by a mile there by O'Neill. And those are the little things they got to clean up here, as that was looking like the first rush of the period for the Islanders, and it just whistled out, and you can get frustrated, but preventable out there. So we'll head over. Bedford really tightening up here in the second period. Chased after, that one's gonna fall down in front. Picked up and offside. Down along the boards. Cape Breton gonna pick that up and go for the wrap back in behind. Along and kept in. Nice little move there by Chandler, but now it'll come back, and Cape Breton now one-on-one with Lobucky. Bring it in and poked off the stick. And just as it looks like they're about to get some momentum going, it's knocked away, and now try to move it forward again, steer it off into the wall. Centering back over to Lobucky. Up the wall to the blue line, walking the blue line, tipped high and scores. Oh, no. Yeah, they're saying goal, yeah, because it tipped off the other team, the high stick. That's what I thought. So just like that, their first shot of the period goes in. It'll be 5-1. We'll head back to center. As that one just under the bar. Not much Green could do on that. Tipped off a stick at the last moment. Ricochet in, so 5-1 the score, 23-7 the shots here. Cape Breton brings it in. Shot, that one's gonna go high, looking for a rebound. Robertson down low. He'll be playing some D, gets the stick around, up ahead now. Lead pass, Chandler. Into the right side corner. Now back in behind. Bedford picking it up. Trying to get it to Robertson on the line. It'll go by his stick and back into Green here. Picked up now, Robertson. Some pressure. Burke comes out with it. Burke down the left side. Burke shot, save made, stays in behind, trying to get it centered. Back over for Cape Breton. And over the red line. Good heads up play there. Simple hockey. Down low. McLeod picks it up. He'll shoot that back around. Gonna need to get down here in the corner as Sears and Robertson work with it. Sears comes out with it on the left side. Sears over the blue now. He'll try to go end to end. Held up at the last second. Freed up Cape Breton. Full scale change coming for Bedford. Pass gets off near the blue. Brought into the other blue. Shot onto Green. Rebound comes out. Jollymore works it into the corner. Jollymore in behind. He'll get that puck up to Sears. Sears, Schlender. Back to Sears. Offside. 5:36 left to go. We'll have a whistle. 24-8. As 5:36, like I said, remaining. So a bit more of a rhythm here the last few minutes. The second half of this period. Drop down in. Chasing it forward. Bedford playing a sound game. Cape Breton grabs behind. Looking for a lead pass. That one's knocked onto the stick. Brought down low by Schlender. Schlender heads that off, or allows it to be handed off. Played back to the line. Jollymore shot. Rebound comes out. Over to the right side. Sears. Sears in behind. He's got Jollymore on the line. Jollymore's going to pinch off down. Put some pressure on. Player falling. Still alive for Bedford. Sears in behind. Pokes that over to himself. Into the corner, 2-on-2. It's fished out. Now under 5 minutes to go here in the second. I do believe we'll get a break in between the second and third. If my memory serves me. Back to Jollymore. Jollymore takes the extra step, moving down the right side. He'll stick handle. Still with it. The D-man going for a big lap around. Gets it back to Parsons. Parsons tipped off the stick of Sears in front. We'll get the whistle. Face off, and now 4:17. That puck's brought out. Knowles over the red line, trying to get it centered. It'll be knocked over. Somewhat of a hit, and the arm goes up for that one. Yeah, I'm not too surprised as Bedford will touch it up, and with 4:02 remaining, 5-1 to score. It'll be a cross check, and it'll be a power play. So maybe a chance here for Cape Breton to get themselves back in it. With a period left to play. Labucky tries to get it off under the wall. Labucky grabs, sent back in behind. Cape Breton grabs down low. Need one here on this power play. Down low in front, run off right into the referee's legs as Knowles and McLeod, but Labucky works it out, can't quite escape the zone. Over to the Islanders. Islanders shoot. Up the wall it comes, held off in front now. Geyser near the blue line, saying stays in, but it'll be worked out the second time around. Down the right side, shot Green. Steers off in behind. Knowles tries to go around. He'll pick it up. Knowles now centers. Chandler. With under 3 minutes now. A minute to go on the power play. Good clear by Chandler. That took away some seconds. Now back into the neutral zone. Fishdote trying to get it to Robertson. Robertson picks it up. Robertson fakes off into the corner. Islanders from the back end. Picked up now. Finding a lane. Robertson last minute back and an offside and a tough one there for the Islanders as Geyser looked like he may have had a chance at it. Back to Robertson. Wrapping around the boards down low. Hayes. Hayes gets run off into the wall. McLean gets knocked over, and that looked like somewhat of a hit, but they'll continue on here. 2:10 into the feet. Robertson off the wall, sent in, tipped up high with the high stick. In along the boards. Over to Robertson again. Minute 50 remaining. Left side, Burke's gonna bring it in. Burke shoots, that one won't get through. Back to Robertson, he looks for the rebound. Goalie way out of the blue paint. Back up through the middle, hustled after. Burke putting on the Jets, he'll come out with it. Trying to maybe go for a skate here. 90 seconds remaining in the second. Down the left side. Face off. Back in behind. Along the end boards, left side. Held on to. Trying to wrap that around here. One last chance for Sears as we go into the final minute here in the second period. We're all even on players. 27-9 the shots here for the Islanders. Moving in behind. Up the left side wall. Chopped that. Brought in. Moving around. Held on. Try to steer in front. Hits a skate before it can get there. Islanders pick it up. Hard pressure down low on Jollymore. Fished out. 24 seconds remaining. And it looks like the Zamboni is ready to go out there. So we will have a clear. I'll make sure that's confirmed before we start the third. Centering. 13 seconds remaining. Parsons grabs it. Parsons up off the glass. In along the boards. Bedford bring it in. One chance for one more perhaps. But now it will end. And 15, a little extra something at the end, but looks like players, yeah, okay, yeah, no, we're going to be taking the break here, so we'll be back in 10 minutes for the third. See you shortly. All right, everybody, we're back here with our third and final period from the RBC Pad B, everyone's favorite rink, with just 15 minutes on the clock. Ready to try to get a winner in this one. Down the right side. That puck's gonna squirt out in behind, trying to get it centered into some feet. It'll play back to the line, Labucky. Labucky grabs. Hands it over on the right side now. Picked up in behind. Tried to get it to stick. It was Labucky, but it's kept in, so we're back to shooting on this end here. Labucky fishes it out. He'll turn on the Jets now in through center. Couple bodies on him. Ref goes down on the change. He didn't look too happy, but we'll continue on. In on the right side. Down low along the boards. Fished out and hustling now over the red, over the blue. Backhand across, chopped down as Chandler runs into the boards. And he goes down hard. And we're gonna take a break here as he needs a minute, and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so Chandler back up, skating under his own power. And with a minute and 17 seconds gone, we'll try again here with the heading down to the other end. So good to see he's okay. Down in the right side corner here. Will drop the puck again. That one ahead by Cape Breton. Sharp angle shot. Green steers it away. Down low below the goal line. Bedford comes up with it. Burke gonna go for a skate here along the right side. He'll hold up. Burke, nice little dish pass down low into between the feet though. Picked up now behind, but puck's still loose. McKenzie on it. Up the wall, O'Neill. O'Neill looking for a lead pass. They'll hit the mark. Knocked away in the middle. Shot on. Shot's going to go into the glove. And with 13:07, we'll have another whistle here in double-digit shots. 11 shots here for Cape Breton. 5-1 remains our score. And full-scale change for both sides. Face off far corner, one back. Cape Breton into the glove. That one drops down in front. Along the wall. Back to the blue line. Towards the middle. Bedford now in over the blue. Drops back, trying to move it forward, wrapping around, still alive. Sears, and he trickles it in. And it'll be the 6-1 from Sears as good effort there. Second, third effort to put that one home. So that'll be the 6-1. Sent down again, Bedford. Pick that up along the end boards. Hand it off to the right side. Band on. Plucked back around. That'll be sent down. Robertson chasing. Robertson gonna grab it before it heads out. Down to the right side. Islanders keep in, good pressure. Now it falls outside and looking to move it back around over the blue. Now run off into the boards, into the referee again, and that's a couple times the referee's gone down. 2 or 3, and a penalty here in the middle as the arm goes up, and to the power play will be Bedford, and a nice snag there. But a player down and behind. And now the coach is not too happy. Yep, and that'll be a bench penalty to the coach. So 6-1 here, and Cape Breton coach. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, so saw that coming. So 2 minutes on the box here. Penalty coming to the Cape Bretons, down 6-1. Guys will be on the draw, and they've got 3 guys out there, so it'll be a 5-on-3. Low shot, that one tips in and immediately into the back of the net. It'll be the 7-1, and we'll go to 5-on-4 here with 11:42, and this one's just gone a little bit out of hand here, folks, with a coach kicked out, lots of penalties, lots of goals, and we'll continue on. .11:42 left here in this one. Picked up Burke looking for more. He'll get a chop onto his stick. Played over to Chandler. Chandler back down and behind. Burke, nice little touch play. Toe drag, rolls off his stick into the corner. O'Neill. Back to the line. Into some feet. Burke picks it up again. Moves off into the corner. O'Neill. O'Neill grabs. Shoots it down. Icing waved off. I think that's the first time that's happened today. In behind, up the right wall. Pull back. Down and tight, slash at the stick there by Carey. Gonna wrap the boards. Lebucky can't catch up to it. Grab now, Lebucky. Over to Chandler. Chandler across. Brought in on the right side. Held in, big collision there. Now the arm goes up, and penalty coming here to Cape Breton again. And that'll be the 5-on-3 once more. And we'll continue on here. It's a 5-on-3 chance for Bedford. Shot, wound back, hits his glove, back and behind. Stewart in between the legs of Robertson as it exits. On the top. Brought in over the blue line. Left side, Robertson. Nice job, cut back to the middle near that big RBC logo, hands off. Down, but Conlon able to keep it in, using his size to help him. Now puts himself near the top of that blue paint in front. Robertson back to the line. Stewart, shot, blockered in. Conlon in behind. And a couple digs at it and a couple pushes. And we'll be back to 5-on-4 here, 9:40 remaining. Dropped in on the right side. Campbell back in behind. That pass gets there. Moving off near the line. Bounce the board. Chop that. Holding in. Hand off to the right side. Back to the middle. Shot on. Covered up. And an extra something. And a ref on his toes now. And Bedford now, bit of a redemption penalty there for the ref. He caught a lot the other way, so we'll head down. 9:18 remaining here in the third. So it'll be 4-on-4 here for 46 seconds. Lead pass up to the middle, stick handling. Here's a big chop at him, and he'll go off into the corner. Held up carry. Now heading off, as I think that one might have caught him on the top of the skate. We all know if you played hockey, not a fun place. Thomas now potentially had the lead pass, couldn't get rid of it. Grabbed by Chandler, put it up the wall. Now Thomas back in for the Islanders. Down into the right corner. Back in the other way. Bounce pass, offside, with 8:26 and a minute left on the power play. Moving up through the right. That puck scooped back in behind. Here, Bedford lead pass. Tries to put on a platter for Burke. He'll chase after it into the corner. Back in behind, Robertson. It's into the feet there near the hash marks. Up the wall, Geyser. Drop pass to no one as it's picked up, fired into a shin pad. Wrapping around, shot into the right side wall. Walking the line now, moving in. Stick kind of gets in high. We'll continue on. Wanted a hook and call on that. Wouldn't have blamed them, but it didn't come. Off into the middle. Lead pass misses the stick of Graves. And now too many. And another penalty is 7:21 remaining here in the third, and it'll be the Islanders. So one bench minor for a coach and another one here for a too many. Down here in the right side corner, we'll try again. Back and behind, that one steered off into the wall. Chopped that and in to the mesh. Poked that. Kept in the zone near the blue. Keep Breton shot on, covered up. Face off, one back, Islanders. Walking around near the blue again. Robertson with some pressure down in the corner. Brought out in front. Good job sticking with him, Robertson. Try to head the other way. Flicked on out. On the PK for another minute and 19. Back in behind. Graves moving. Played on up through the middle now. Down the right side. Shot on. That hits the end boards. Centering pass. Played off into the wall. Back in behind. Cape Breton doing a good job holding here on this power play, but haven't gotten much directed towards the net. 36-12 the shots. Held off, backhand, that's gonna come back to the blue. Good active stick there. Chandler picks it up, leaves it, and turns it and changes off. Johnston. Up the wall, Sears. Played back in behind for Jollymore. Jollymore with some pressure on him. He'll head up near center. Back to McKenzie. Sent in the other way. Circling back around, and that one's gonna come back out to center. McKenzie with it again. McKenzie up to the right side. Trying to move around. Thomas gets hauled down. Moving ahead, shot on. That one's gonna go wide up the left side as the end of the power play. Bedford touched that back into the middle. McKenzie brought on. They can't touch it, and they don't, as Jollymore will leave it. Good heads up. Up the right side now. Thomas. Sent back down low. That one gets in behind, and a good hustle here. Sears hands off, backhand, rebound. How did that one stay out? McKenzie stuck with it. 4:40 now remaining. Shot down, right on the mark, so it won't go for icing. Good job there, allows his team to change off. Jollymore from the back end, head up, knocked off his stick as he gets ran into the boards. Back up, playing a defensive structure here is Bedford now, trying to finish this one out. Lead pass, left side, brought in, big shot. Sears shoots that one wide. Picked up on the other side. Moving into the feet, stopped, and offside there. Face off once again, under 4 minutes to go now. Center turned over, shot. That one's gonna trickle out to the left. Now along the boards, into the feet there, Burke. Trying to stay with it. Burke picks up the lead pass, gets it through one. Julian here for Cape Breton, spins it around onto the stick. Brought back in, Robertson. Bonner turns over to the middle. Burke toe drag, shot, scores, and a beauty by Burke with 3:19 to go. And that'll be the 8-1. Now looking for more. Bedford, hands off, left side, trying to steer that one in, and another rebound. Burke hits it high. In behind, that one bounced off the back of the net. Up the right side, Chandler. Backhand in front, 3 minutes to go. Lead pass to Timmins. Timmins shoots it down. Grabbed along the end boards. Into the middle. Burke going for a skate. Left side, he'll let a far shot go. Save made. Graves picks it up. Cut back play by Graves. 2:28 remaining. Hands off to Deleski. He'll pick it up to Graves. Hustled down the right side. Held on. Shot. That one's going to stay in behind. Played back over. Centering pass. Won't make it through. Bedford quick to it. Played back along the end boards. Touched back to the middle. Brought in over the blue line. Geyser tries for it. Will be worked in the other way. Under 2 minutes to go. Cape Breton shot blocked. Free puck in the middle for a moment. Lead pass misses the stick. Down the wall. Kept in. Getting spun out. Trying to lay the body along the end boards. 90 seconds remaining in this period in the game. Back in behind for McKenzie. McKenzie cutting around up the wall. In along the end boards. Chop back in. Leading ahead, Geyser offside with a minute to go. So 8-1, really the difference was the start of the second period there where it was 4 goals in a few minutes, and from there Bedford didn't really look back. 39 shots as it stands. The face-off one and played down. 50 seconds remain on the wall, shot back in and covered up. .49 seconds remain. Another face-off here in front. About to finish it. Sears, nice play. Misses the stick over there, Schlender. Schlender makes a cut move. Back in behind Robertson. Centering pass into some skates. Islanders pick it up. Johnston on the right side. Back in behind. Julian knocked by him. Jollymore in behind. Over to Johnson. Back to the blue line. Behind and centering. Pass got off and making the move at the blue line. Jollymore cuts him behind, and with 10 seconds to go, he'll rag that puck in behind. And with 2 seconds, that'll take us to the end, and a commanding 8-1 victory here for Bedford. This first period scoreless, and from then on, Bedford took over, but that'll do it for us here on High Button. We appreciate you tuning in.